Hello, welcome back to Coating Gaming. You are here for episode number 82 of our 1860 Munich FM20 series, and in today's episode it was supposed to be the transfer special, but I cocked up and didn't record the end of season awards part, so this is going to be the transfers that we've done so far this transfer window and the first game of the season that we normally do, and it's back to being the DFB-Pokal first round this season. It's against a team that we should be smashing, as we've had quite a few big results. 12-0 Bayern Munich. We have a look at that game. This Verbergen got 7 goals, which is absolutely ridiculous. Look at that, a perfect 10 rating as you would expect, and he came off at 65 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah. There have been a fair few big results in this first round, and we should hopefully add to it. But first, let's have a look at the transfer business we have done. And yeah, it's an interesting one. First off, Philipp Reitmeier left on a free transfer to Greuther Fürth, 17-year-old. He wasn't going to be anywhere good enough for us. If we look at his star rating currently, 3.5 star maybe, as a 17-year-old. That's not going to cut it for us. He's going to take too long to progress. We're not going to give him game time. So he went on a free, and yeah, nothing doing on that one. Let's jump to the next one. This was a decent size money for Miroslav Sadowski, the 19-year-old German guy that we bought in last season for 12.25. We then sold straight away after a very piss poor season. He was getting very anxious. He wanted game time. We couldn't give it to him because he wasn't better than Malay. So Freiburg came in with 6.25 million bid, and we accepted, and he's now playing for them in the Bundesliga 2. Now here comes the big money moves. Justin Kluivert, he had one good season for us, and he is 32. He's not getting any younger, and we decided to sell when we could. He went to Lyon, and they bid 32 million for him. We got him on a free, so that's £32 million profit there. And then, yeah, he's playing in League One with Lyon. The next big money deal is Marcus Springer, one of our academy graduates. Yeah, he got to the point where he just stagnated, and Juve wanted him. They offered, I think it was 8 million to begin with, and I bumped up to a number that I was happy to sell him at. And yeah, they matched it. So we sold him to Juve for 25 million. He has been ever present since he burst his way through our youth team in 2026. And he's just been playing in the Bundesliga for the rest of his career. And Juve thought, let's get him in. 25 million, I'll take that. He's now playing in Serie A. Hopefully, he won't come back to bite us in the Champions League. We also had a lot of midfielders on the books and not a lot of places and better ones in front of him. So Mohamed Hadji has finally gone out on a permanent deal to Rapid Vienna for £10 million. I don't think he played for us at all. No, he didn't actually play for us, which is interesting. We got him in 625,000 from his home country of Morocco, loaned him out for a few seasons, loaned him out with a little bit of a fee as well to Espanyol, who did play him quite a lot, and he's now gone to play in the Austrian Bundesliga for £10 million. Now, we have a lot of left midfielders, or left attacking midfielders, or left wingers, whatever you want to call it. And Marcos Roberto has gone on loan to Wolfsburg for the season because we have too many of them. And he was one of the ones, he wasn't the best at the club, so we'd loan him out again. I think it's his second loan in 2 seasons. First to Nuremberg, now he's dropped down a level, gone to the Bundesliga 2 with Wolfsburg. Hopefully he can propel them to a promotion, which I'm pretty sure they just went down, didn't they? Yes, they just got relegated bottom of the Bundesliga, so maybe he can help them get promoted again. Next up is Julian Silver. It's almost like it's Hadji 0.2 on this thing. We had to sell him to a rival, which is Hamburg, which is unfortunate, but he was 22 years old and we weren't going to play him. Again, we did loan him for a fee last season to Wolfsburg. Didn't have the greatest of all games or all times as they went down, but Hamburg came in with £5 million for him, and we had to let him go. He wasn't getting into our team anytime soon, so he's now gone. Another big money sellings, big money sale, that's the word, is Pierrick Mendes, the Frenchman, 18 million, currently valued. We sold him for 10 million to Eintracht Frankfurt, another one of our rivals. At the end of halfway through last season, we loaned him out to Toulouse, and yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt came in with 10 million. I was happy to let him go for that. So he's going to be playing against us this season, which is a bit unfortunate, but not a massive loss for us. Now, he has played for us for a very long time, but Davidson's time with us has come to an end. He has gone back to Brazil, I believe. Yep, he's gone back to Brazil. Serie B in Brazil, that sort of shows the level he was on. He had a good first season and just steadily got worse from there. And last season, obviously, we didn't play him. All the season before that, we didn't really play him that often because we had Sherdan. So 3.1 million for him. It's a bit of a loss, but I was just happy to get him off the books. And he's now playing in Brazil again. The other big departure, I guess, it's not a sale because we've loaned him, but the other big departure for us this season is Mickey Sutton going out on loan again, this time to Hanover, who, quite frankly, I could have upped his fee. I'm going to get them 400,000 this year, but they paid 1.2 million for him last season, 400,000 for him this season. We've made 1.6 million off this guy, and we haven't even sold him yet. It's great business on our end. But yeah, he's back in the Bundesliga too as Hanover got relegated. So hopefully he can make a good impression there and progress his career a little bit further. Maybe possibly going into our first team next season, depending on how he progresses down there in the Bundesliga too. And let's finally get to the ins. It is big. We've bought a lot of players. We bought big. We bought a small amount of players for a lot of money. And let's have a look at the first one. Pedro Sacamani comes in again, another left winger, if you want to call it, or attacking midfielder, left, whatever you want to call it, but he can play as a cam or as a right attacking midfielder as well. So he comes in as the utility man, sort of replaces Kluivert, but is, 14 years is younger. 2.5 star current ability, 4, maybe 5 star potential. Decent player so far. And yeah, he can play across the line, which is going to be very good for us. He's also driven in pursuit of his goals, which is fantastic. Great first touch, great pace. Decent player for an 18-year-old, lots of potential. Hopefully he can improve quite well. Quite enough. God, I have no idea what I'm saying these days. We bought in Victor Hugo, who is a Brazilian striker, and then we loaned him out straight away to Osnabrück. I didn't show him in the outs because we hadn't met him yet. So he's a 2-star current ability, 3.5 star, maybe 4.5 star potential, professional, great pace, agile, could improve a lot in the future. He's a decent player. We got him for 3.5 million from Serie A in Brazil, and he's gone on loan to the Bundesliga 2 with Osnabrück, and hopefully he can bag a crap ton of goals for him. The reason why we could loan Victor Hugo out was because we bought in Edson. Now, this is a player that I tried to sign last season for a lot less than I signed him this season. So he's currently valued at 13.25 million, 2.5 star current ability, 4.5 or 3.5 star, maybe 4.5 star wonder kid, very determined person. He's bagged quite a lot of goals in pre-season, I'm not going to lie. I tried to buy him for 105,000. It didn't really work. He wanted to go to LA Galaxy instead, which is fair play to him. He's had a season and a half of decent football in in Los Angeles for LA Galaxy, and then he had a £9 million release clause, and I paid it because I needed to replace Davidson, and hopefully this can be the person to do it. He's got good attributes across the board, which is fantastic. Now, this is where we get into stupid money territory. This is Sergei Chernov. Now, he is the only left back in the world that I could get less than, I think, 60 million. And I had to get him because he's a realist. He's a wonder kid already. He's 20 years old and Ukrainian. I mean, why wouldn't you want a Ukrainian 20-year-old? It's currently valued at 24 million and on £100,000 per week. That's a sign of what is about to come with the transfer fee. So, we paid 41 million from him, after 2 seasons with him with Standard Liège, and they only paid 17.25 million, so they did make quite a big profit on him. But dear God, I needed a left back that was left-footed. I cannot play 2 left backs that are right-footed next season because they keep cutting on the inside and it really slows us down on that side. So hopefully Sergei Chernov can do the business on that left side of the pitch for us. He is a left-footed left back, which is fantastic. And yeah, he's 3-star current ability, 4-star, maybe 5-star potential. Hopefully he does get to the 5-star area, which would be fantastic. But yeah, he comes straight into our first team and hopefully can do wonders for us. Now, after spending 41 million, I decided to spend a lot more for this. Well, not more. I decided to spend more money for this guy. Not in total value, but just more money overall. This is 19-year-old Murilo Henrique. He's currently valued at 38.5 million. He is a 3-star current ability, 4-star, maybe 5-star wonder kid from Brazil. He is a ball-playing defender or a defensive midfielder. Now, this works perfectly for us because we needed a centre-back cover. We needed a 4th centre-back or a 3rd or 4th choice centre-back. And I also wanted to try and get a defensive midfielder in the team for some of the big games where we need to be a little bit more compact. And he can play as a deep line playmaker, which is fantastic for us. I activated his release clause, which was 25 million from Corinthians. So, yeah. I did originally have a deal agreed with him, I think 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. And it was for 18 million, I think. He signed a new contract with them, and his release clause went up to 25. So I paid it this season because he just fit all the bills for us, and hopefully he can be fantastic for us. And with one Henrique, I decided to get the other Henrique. Now, they're not brothers, unfortunately, but I like to think they are. They're both Brazilian. They're both got Henrique. This is Dimitri. He is a 2-star current ability, 4-star, maybe 5-star right back. He can play complete wing back, full back, anything really. He's pretty damn good. Valued at 10 million. He's wanted by someone apparently. And we paid 19.25 million from International. Jesus Christ, can't pronounce it. From Syria. He's had a decent couple seasons, then playing a bit part role, and he's going to come to us and hopefully be our right back for the future. Obviously, not going to displace João Roberto too quickly, but we've got 2 good options on that right side of the pitch now. This is George Lewis, which is the most English way I could have pronounced his name ever. Probably Jorge Louis, maybe is how you pronounce it. He is another wonder kid, and I do bloody love a libero. I couldn't help myself. 2.5-star current ability, Brazilian. It's a season. It's a transfer window of getting all the Brazilians in. 2.5-star current ability, 4-star, maybe 5-star wonder kid. Yet again, he plays as a libero, which is fantastic. I think I'm trading him as a ball-playing defender. He could also play Mazzara in midfield or a winger. This is the James Milner, the Brazilian James Milner I've always looked for. He has deputised in the pre-season as a right back as well, while Dimitri Henrique was on international duty. And yeah, so we spent 23.5 million on him. I believe another release clause. From Botafogo in the Brazilian Serie A again. He's had 2 pretty good seasons with them, and he comes straight into our first team plans. Not going to be a first starter, but he is going to be the utility man. I was thinking of Sacco Mani, but this is Norberto Di Napoli. Because if you can get him for a relatively decent price, why wouldn't you? And this is an Argentinian 26-year-old attacking midfielder. Ignore the downward arrows, just ignore that. 3.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential, so he is playing at his potential. But hopefully he can do wonders for us. 38 million valued, and we only paid 12 million. From River Plate, quite frankly, amazing. I love it. And his name's Di Napoli. And I keep getting inbox notifications about Napoli's results. I don't know why. I must have clicked them as like an intro, or I must have been following them, I guess, or something on the game. No idea why, but after I signed to Napoli is all I see in the game, which is fantastic. So yeah, this is going to be the team. Well, let's have a look actually at the finances that we have. What am I doing? The transfers that we have made. So we have spent 139 million. We have recouped 94 million of that. But as you can see from the previous season, I like to think of it as a 3-year rolling thing. So the previous season we spent 98 and got given 88 million back. And the season before that we only spent 51 and got 99 million back. So I think we're pretty much breaking even across the 3-year period, which is fantastic news. As we are ever trying to push on and again win the Bundesliga, win the DFB-Pokal, win the Champions League is an option for us this season. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start off with a game in the Cup. And this is the team that we're going to put out for today's game. We've got D'Orazio in goal, a back four of Hager, Brandoni, Murillo, Henrique and Jorge Luis. Jorge Luis is... I can't keep saying Jorge Luis because I definitely know that's going to be wrong somehow. But he comes into the team. I'm not going to risk João Roberto in this game. And obviously, Dimitri Henrique has just come back from international duty, so he is a bit tired. So I've rested him for a few days, giving him a little bit of break. Not going to train with us at all. Then we've got Carabali and Biragord in the midfield too, with Ndari, Di Napoli, Sacomani and Edson up front. So there is quite a lot of debuts for this game. Quite a lot. But hopefully we're going to use it. I'm going to use this as a pre-season game essentially. So I'm going to try and get their match sharpness up. And hopefully at the same time we can go smash this team. Don't ask me how you pronounce their name. I have no idea. No, definitely not that one. Definitely not that. Right, they are playing a 4-4-2 old school style, which is good. We should be winning this. Hello everyone. I know you're making your debuts here, but I have faith that you'll make a difference. I'll be saying that to you quite a lot. Here's your tactical instructions. And let's go smash this team. I'm not going to put this on extended highlights because I feel like if I do, there'll be a goal every 5 minutes. And I don't want to watch that amount of football. But Henrique picks the ball up from a wayward pass. Di Napoli's through. Di Napoli scores. Oh my God. 2.5 minutes on the clock. It's already 1-0. Can we beat Bayern Munich's 12-0? Are we trying to one-up the Munich team? Because quite frankly, I'll take that any day of the week. Right, we've got Hager on the left-hand side with a throw into Di Napoli, who finds Sacomani on this near side. He's running towards goal, finds Jorge Luis, chance to run, cross comes in, Andari's at the back post, and Andari scores. I'm pretty sure Andari got like 5 goals in this game last season. I'm pretty sure it was the only 5 goals he got. But is he going to do another showing like that? But we're 2-0 up, 15 minutes gone now. We're cruising. Already cruising, 73% possession. Their keeper's booting it long again. This time we don't win the ball back straight away, but Brandoni finds it into D'Orazio, who gets everyone set back in place. Henrique now finds D'Orazio. And are we waiting for the perfect ball forward? Henrique to Biragord. He's running forward now, finds Jorge Luis. Running down this near side. Can he find a good cross to the back post? Beats one man slide tackle. Cross comes in. Di Napoli heads it down to Ndari has a shot. Hager now. Di Napoli with a shot. And Di Napoli with his second goal of the season. I love these games. It's just a goal fest. And well, at least their stadium's packed out, which is good. Obviously, we are the not reigning Bundesliga champions, but we are a recent Bundesliga champion. And we're coming down to their place to show some big names. Carabali with a free kick whipped in towards Di Napoli, who almost gets his hat-trick within 25 minutes there. And it looks like the floodgates might be opening now. Brandoni finds Biragord running forward. Carabali now. Hager on the overlap. Finds Carabali again. So we've slowed the play down a little bit. Hager finds Ndari. Carabali shot comes in and it is a piss poor save. Oh my god, that was an appalling goal. But Karagbali makes it 4. And can we get a goal from every member of our team? If it's only the keeper left, I am putting him up front. I'm just going to call that now. I doubt it's going to get to that point as we are approaching half-time, but there might be another chance just before half-time. Edson will pick the ball up now. Cross comes in towards Sakamani, who makes his debut special. He gets his first goal for the club. And what an amazing debut for most of these players. So Napoli scored his debut, Sakamani scored in his debut. And then we've got Andari and also Karagbali who have scored. De Napoli to take this corner. Karagbali on the edge of the area now. Another shot comes in, picks the ball back up from a rebound. Beats one man, shot comes in, Sakamani's there, and Edson gets his goal on his debut. And oh my god, it was 4-0 with 3 minutes remaining of this half, and it's now 6-0. We're on for the 12-0. I am very happy with the result. Keep playing like this. It'll be fantastic. I'm going to keep the players that have got less sharpness on the pitch for the longest period of time. Also, we can only make 3 substitutions in this competitive game, as much as it doesn't look like. Has he just headbutted him? Has Jorge Luis just been headbutted? Wait. Let me just see this again, because I'm pretty sure their player just headbutted him. Like, right, there he is. Makes a good tackle, and yes, he's headbutted him. Okay. Oh my god, we've gone all Zinedine Zidane on him out of nowhere, and there's another flying tackle comes in there. Is this going to be a second red card? It is straight red. Holy crap. We are playing against 9 men, and oh my god, they almost scored. That would have been embarrassing if they scored that. They're playing the Christmas tree formation, a 4-3-1. Brandoni nods down, and Beauregard makes his, I was about to say debut goal. He's not one of our debutants. He's been in our team quite a lot. I'm not even sure that's his first goal for the club. But everyone other than our defenders has scored. This is amazing. Hager on this near side now, running towards the box. Can he find a cross? Cross comes in. Beauregard hopefully can pick the ball back up. He can't, and they have sent one over the top with none of their players chasing it. So Brandoni will have all the time in the world to bring this out of the back. Finds Karagbali, who finds Hager. Goes inside towards Beauregard. De Napoli now with all the space to run into in the world here. Finds Jorge Luis on that far side. Beauregard. Luis gets tackled but wins the ball back. Finds Beauregard now. And we just seem to be slowing down here. Henrique running forward like a marauding centre-back. I always love it when they do that. Hager picks the ball up. Cross comes in. Sakamani's there. And Sakamani has his second of the game. Oh my god. Right, let's see if we can make any sort of substitutions. Who are we thinking? Hernan is lacking in some fitness, so let's get Sakamani off. Alfredino maybe. João Roberto is actually lacking in some sharpness, so we'll get him on the pitch as well. Edson's doing a good debut. Alfredino, how's Andari? Andari's match sharpness is much better than Alfredino, so we'll make make all 3 substitutions, and it's just like, yeah, we're winning 8-0, but let's go put our even better players on. Alfredino with a corner kick, and Henrique scores his first goal of the season and his first for the club, and it's currently 9-0. Come on, we can beat the Bayern Munich 12-0. Come on, lads, this will be our highest scoring game ever. Get a couple more goals, and it'll be the most goals in a game that we've played ever. Alright, Beauregard now in the middle of the park. Finds João Roberto on the overlap. Can he find a cross? He can't, but he does win the ball back in. Edson has, I think, had about 5 shots there with 3 movements of his foot. And he does get his second goal of the season. And we are winning now 10-0. And it's only 70 minutes. Hernan with a free kick from wide. Enrique almost gets another goal. And they have got some attacking threat here. No, they haven't. Alfredino with a corner. Brandoni doesn't get his head to it there. It was perfect ball, but Hernan picks the ball back up. João Roberto now. Can he find a ball forward? Carabali, Brandoni, Enrique, João Roberto. We've got our defenders back in position, which is good. João Roberto running forward now. Finds Beauregard behind him. Hernan on the inside. Di Napoli, Carabali, Alfredino. Why can't any of you score? My God, Hernan finds Di Napoli from a throw-in. João Roberto will pick up the half clearance, I guess. Finds Carabali in the midfield. There's many options. Hager finds Alfredino. Edson's there, and Edson's offside. Alfredino, what are you doing? You should have just shot. Is Alfredino offside? Alfredino's offside. Alfredino is the offside party. Fair enough in that. I'm going to praise you because, quite frankly, you've had a fantastic game. It's been 10-0. Edson picks up a very loose pass. And can he get his debut hat-trick? He can't quite. The keeper does make a save. And they're about to go along with the goal kick again. And I can only assume we're going to pick that ball up. João Roberto does. And now he's running forward. He's just started running forward. Constantly running forward. Tackle comes in, but he beats it. Beauregard in the midfield now. Alfredino with a header. And they survive. We've had 49 shots. Oh my God. I don't think the DFB-Pokal is very fair on some of these clubs. As Hager just has a random shot from outside the box. Wow. João Roberto now finds Di Napoli, whips it cross field, but they do intercept. It was a decent enough chance. Enrique down to Hernan, finds Carabali. Oh my God, we're just 40-yard passing it everywhere, left and right. João Roberto to run forward, comes back to Beauregard, finds João Roberto on the outside. Beauregard, cross comes in, is cleared. Carabali now picks the ball up. Tries to slot it into one of our strikers. Hager now has it. Beauregard, Hager on the overlap. All the time in the world. Hernan scores. And we've got time to beat Bayern Munich's 12-0 result, or at least equal it. Come on, lads. Let's get more positive. I'm going to demand more for them for no reason whatsoever. Come on, lads. We can do this. Alfredino launches it clear towards Edson, who does pick the ball up quite nicely. Can he get his hat-trick? It's a penalty! Out of nowhere, it's a penalty, and that should mean Edson gets to take it. And Edson scores! It's 12. He's got a debut hat-trick. I love it. I absolutely love it. Come on. We've got a few minutes to beat Bayern Munich. Can we make it 13? Beauregard whips it out to Hager, who's going to have a shot. And he scores! And it's 13. We have upstaged Bayern Munich. Oh, anything you can do, we can do better. Can we make it 14 from this corner? Head on to take. They do clear it just about. Carabali whips it to Alfredino with a fantastic acrobatic effort. But there we go. 13-0. Oh my God. Right. You'll join me in the draw for the next round. See who we can get. We are here for the draw for the DFB-Pokal second round. 32 teams go into the hat for 16 matches to be drawn, with teams as varied as Schalke, Bayern Munich, Jan Regensburg and Arminia Bielefeld. Interesting. Never seen that team before. Bloody hell, they're in the Bundesliga too. How have I never seen them before? Let's have a look at the draw. So we have Leipzig against Ingolstadt, Bayern against Dresden, Stuttgart against Hoffenheim, Augsburg, Bochum. That team against Frankfurt, Union Berlin against Wolfsburg, Werder Bremen against Schalke, Hanover, Köln, Kaiserslautern, Hertha, Leverkusen, Holstein Kiel, Paderborn, Dortmund, Magdeburg, Borussia Mönchengladbach, 1816 Munich at home against Freiburg. Interesting. I'm pretty sure we've loaned some yes, we have. Their key player is one of our players. Interesting. So we will be able to play against us. All right, let's do the rest of the draw. We've got them against Greuther Fürth. Regensburg against Nuremberg, Hamburg against St. Pauli. And when do we play this game? Many, many miles away. Like 3 years away. Right, we'll come back for the first Champions League game. Actually, let's see where the draw is. Can I see where the draw is currently? Champions League group stage or 28th. So we'll do the draw and then we will have our first game, whoever that may be. So thank you guys for watching this episode. If you have liked this episode, make sure you click the like button, comment and subscribe. If you do end up subscribing, make sure you click the notification bell to stay up to date with everything on the channel. But until next time, goodbye.